SD until my lungs are broken, bruh.
Hello guys, welcome to this part 3 of this tower defense tutorial. In this part 3 we'll be making purchase on our tank, and I said on my YouTube chat that I'll be making new tanks, and I'll be adding new tanks. These are the tanks probably, and you can download them down in the description. And I also said I'll be making AI enemy. The new tanks, adding of the new tanks and AI enemy will be the part 4. I'm not gonna do that in this video because it's a prolonged video, and I'm still figuring how to make it work in tower defense game. But when I make it, I will let you know. But for now, if you're adding a background as I do, download link in the description. Once again, if you're adding a background, make sure you make the zip order to be 0, and after doing that, go to the events, path founding enemy, and change the zip order of the enemy to 4 so that you show once we create our enemy. Now let's start creating something. Create event, make sure you click on this so that soon create inside one of those boss. Create on group, name this group shop or any name of your choice. Now let's start creating something. Let's create an action. Where before we do that, let's go to the scene and make our money. With add objects, add text objects, name this gold, and change the size to about 50. Then change the color to green, dark green. Now change the text to $sign. Apply this, drag it to the scene. And go to events. Now let's add an action. Now say modify the text. Modify the text. The object is gold equals to this string with a $sign, and give this column you add plus objects. This one we're looking for object battle JSON objects variable. That's what we are looking for, so let's click that. And the object when I use first is our gold, and the second object we'll be looking for is the money. We haven't created the variable for the money, but just add money there so that when we create it won't come back to this place. And close your brackets. Okay, go to the event, so go to the scene and want to give this text gold here a variable. Here the variable, add the variable and name it money. And want our money to be 100. Start, apply this. Then I'll go to the scene and add another event. In this event we say our variable, our same variable, which is the one we created. Remember, tank creates or anything you name it is equals to 1. Now go to variable of objects, variable, modify the variable of our objects, which is our test, which is gold. The variable money is equals to, want to modify it to subtract 50. So subtract not equals to, want it to subtract 50. Okay, and want it to set the tank rate variable to equals to 0. So tank rate, sorry, tank rate is equals to 0. Sorry, it will bring the our tank rate back to 0. Now if you run this, you can see it's working not just fine, but it starts doing some of the job we need. But you can see we are sick. We are secreting the tank, which is not good. It's supposed to go back to where it's from, and it's not supposed to release this once we are out of money. So let's go create that. Let's go and solve that problem. Now the next thing we'll be doing, go to design, your defender pick, go to its variable. Okay, you can see I've already give it click, which is not something I'm supposed to do. So what I'll do here is just select this and delete, so that we start afresh. Add new variable probably, and name this variable click. Like I've created it before. This is some of the things I didn't remove. I just want you to try to have a clean video without me doing some calculation and solving problem right in the video. I've already done the video, I solved the problem. This is the result. I'm just redoing it for you guys. Apply this. Now go to the event and add new event. The condition we are gonna add here is variable of the scene, which is the tank. So we are creating new variable right here. It's not the variable of the money you put in your code test. It's a new variable, and you can name that anything. I'm gonna go with let me see. Okay, let's just use money. Sorry, like sometimes I'm falling out. Let's just use our money variable. Go to common condition for objects. Go to objects. Sorry, go to variables. The variable for objects, which is our code. The variable money is equals to 49. And one is less than 49. I wanna make the click we give on our defender to set to on our defender pick. I want to give the click, remember, to set to 0. Okay, and add a new event. This new event is a variable. If you can drag this thing down, go to copy it, control left click, drag down, remember. Now change this to -0 and go to the action. I want to say our action, which is our money. I want to set it to 0. If our money is less than 0, we want to set it to 0 instead of it going -1, -2, -50. We want to set it to 0 instead of that. So go to common action for objects, variable, modify variable for objects, our text objects, which is the good money, set to 0. Now if you run this again, it's almost done. We are almost done with it, but you see how far we have gone making this. Now it's 0, but we are still creating objects even though our money has finished. We are still creating more objects, which is not good. So let's first start. So create another event. This event is facing that problem we just encounter. Now go to common condition for objects. If you are using this particular event I'm using, if you are using the new one, you know what to do. Now go to code. Our code money, abandon the right thing. Sorry, go to defender, not test code, defender pick, the variable, click, is equals to 1. What I want to do here, I want to activate its behavior. I'll show you something later in this video, but for now let's just follow as I'm doing. I want to set the variable, sorry, we want to deactivate the behavior. Go to behavior. Okay, sorry, go to our draggable go to common action for object behavior, behavior, defender pick, yes, no, sorry, deactivate the defender, no is deactivating, yes is activating, so no. Now if you run this one more time, you can see after our money is 0, we can't pick. Okay, that is, I need to pick off area. Okay, sorry, the fault is coming from here. The money which is gold is less than 49. We want to change this to 1, and let's run this again and see. Now you can see our defender can't grab it again because we are out of money, but we aren't making any money. So what do you say, let's start making money. So let's close this and let's go to our bullets on the on the where's that place again, on the let's add our money here. Modify the variable from object, which is good. Money, want some money, bro? Let's give us some. Let's add it to 50, which is one tank worth $50. Okay, and if you run this again, you can see we start adding money, which is good. Our tank, no. this is cheating. No, one enemy, not one tank. I thought it's tank, sorry for that. One enemy worth let me say $10. Okay, let's do this again. One enemy worth $10, one enemy worth $10, one enemy worth $10. Let's place again. One enemy $10, yeah. Nah, it's fair. But we can't drag this even though we are making money. We can't drag this. So let's go fix that. Make another event, and this event you can copy this because you're gonna use in this new condition. Drag it down or copy and paste. Now this is greater than or equal to 50. Want to activate the draggable behavior, copy and paste or drag it down. Yes, want to activate it. Now let's run this and see. Less than 50 can drag. It's 50. 50 activation, C can drag. What is happening? Let's check it out. So these defaults, you can click this and drag it down, or you can copy and paste. I'm gonna click and drag it down, and you can change it to 0. So when it's equals to when it's greater than 50, let it set to 0, but when it's less than 49, let it set to when it's less than 49, let it set to 1. Now click this on. If you make this mistake as I did, change it back. Okay, and let's run this one more time and see how it's work. Now defender, we are creating defender, we are out of money. Yay, that is final tower. You will make enough money to beat another defender. Yay, another defender, out of money again. Yay, another money again. Yeah, so it's work. We set it. So what we create next is this. Let the game end. Let me delete some defender, sorry. Delete, let the game end. Okay, when the game end, we can see pick these guys and see put them here, which is not normal. So let's fix that. So when the game is over, deactivate our targetable pick, defender pick. We want to deactivate that, so let's go and do that. Let's go to tower HP and we want to put this activation of defender pick behavior to display. Copy and paste or drag it and put here. Want to put it no. If you put yes, no. And when our scene is over, yeah, that solves the problem. So let's play it again and see what happened. Scene over. Destroy tower, boys. Destroy tower. Okay, the game is over. We can drag this again. Let's run that one more time and check something. Let's hold this down and let the game be over. Let's see what happen. Yeah, that's what we want. We don't want the game to be over and we are still holding it. The point you are still holding it is to give you the access to secret it, but once it got to, when it gets back to here, you can't pick it, which probably you can create it. You can create another tank, which is good. They are making progress. Another thing we want to solve here is if we are deleting our tank, is still minusing money, which is not good. It's unfair. Bad developer. So let's go fix that. So our user won't be like, what the heck, you pay for deleting of tank? That's not fair. Let's fix that. Now let's fix that by going to defender is colliding with defender, delete defender, or magic events, the best events in this creation of the defense tutorial. So let's add another magic again. Yeah, what I want to do there is beneath position, go to variable and you find variable from objects, which is good. And I can run magic action. So set money to add 50. It's weird. Everything about the event is weird. So defender is colliding with defender, delete defender, then add 50, which is we are paying them back for deleting of the tank, which is good. So let's play this one more time and see. So wait, I didn't delete it. Okay, delete harmony is still there, which is good. Delete harmony is still there. Great. Is perfect. So this is the shop we created. Remember, drag this backwards so to fit, and when you're done, we close it. Then we come back for the adding of the other tank, giving them the same thing we do to the first tank. So good. See you on the other side.
Well guys, we'll be making that in the next video. Big shout out to these dudes guys. This is the idea guy for this video. Comment down below, let me know your thoughts, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video to your friends for those asking how to make a tower defense game. Yeah, it's a good video to share.